Right. So you are saying that even if no one speaks, Justice Katju will speak about the fact that through Kumbh, Prime Minister Modi and Yogi are selling superstition. But now the point is that supposing if one or two people are talking, and we spread the awareness through a video like this where you are speaking and you're talking, people would listen to it, but how many are really going to believe when you have millions and millions of people coming over to such a big congregation? You have the entire international media flocking to Allahabad, and look at the manner in which this entire Kumbh Mela has been spread. You have the entire international delegation, international media, the national media, the alternate media. Everybody is flocking to Allahabad just for an event like this. Who will stop?
Now, may I answer? Now, listen.
Yes.
Our national aim of India is to spread.
So please come to the center. So please come to the center. Yeah.
Our
Yes.
national aim is to make India a highly developed country, which can only be done by promoting science on a massive level. So promoting science is in the national interest. And this promoting superstition is against the national interest. So at least I will say, because I love my country, I will speak what is in the interest of my country, that we should promote science.
And according to you, Kumbh Mela is nothing but a superstition or a vehicle for superstition.
Listen, I told you, people have the right to believe in superstition. People have the right to do superstition practices, like believing that their sins will be washed off if they have a bath. People have the right to believe. But government should not get involved in this. This is my objection. Religion is a private affair in secularism. Secularism does not say that people cannot practice their religion, but it says that religion is your private affair. So if people spend money from their own pocket for organizing Kumbh Mela, they can do so. Why should the government get involved in this? Why should government spend money for a huge amount of money for religious festivals?
Justice Katju, you have to come to the center. Your phone is drifting, so you go towards the center.
Yes, sir.
Just stabilize. Yes.
Yes. So I'm in the center.
Yeah. So, Justice Katju, the point is that it looks like a marketing gimmick for Prime Minister Modi and Yogi. Given the fact that 2027 you have UP elections, they are trying to make Kumbh a gateway for UP elections. Do you also feel so?
Yes, obviously. See, what is the... See, I told you, I used to attend Maha Melas and Kumbh Melas for maybe half a century. Every year there's Maha Mela, every 12 years there's Kumbh Mela, every 6 years there's Arth Kumbh. I used to attend many, for 50 years I attended. But I never found any posters or pictures of any politician in those melas. This is first time I was told that in every nook and corner there are huge posters of Modi ji and Yogi ji. Why should they be there? Is it not politicizing the whole religious event, which is very wrong? You want to practice your religion, you have a mela, have a procession, visit temples and all that, nothing wrong. I have no objection. But why should it be politicized for getting votes? This is what I object to.
So obviously the state's role is being questioned, and that exactly has been the question on your mind, that why should a state promote so much of wastage of money in the name of religion? Why should the state promote superstition in the name of Kumbh Mela? Now, how do you think will this problem be addressed? Because given the fact that it becomes a pattern now, last year also during the consecration of the Ram temple ceremony, everybody saw the huge amount of money which was being spent at that time, and they purely did it keeping an eye on the general elections. Though BJP couldn't reap that kind of a political dividend, they lost Ayodhya, they lost miserably in Uttar Pradesh. Do you think that BJP will really learn its lessons, or they will continue to make this mistake of selling religion, of selling superstition?
Listen, you have deliberately concealed the fact that after the parliamentary election, there were state elections in Maharashtra, where BJP swept, in Haryana, where BJP was expected to lose, but it won. In UP by-elections, it won almost all seats. That you have, you media people, you say what is convenient to you, but you don't say what is inconvenient. You mentioned
No,
about...
of course, sir, of course.
Please, let me speak. Either you speak or I speak. You
Sir,
said
come to
that...
the center, please. Sir, come to the center, please. Yeah.
तुम बोलने नहीं देती, this is your problem. देखो, it is correct that BJP suffered a reverse in the parliamentary election. From 303 seats in parliament, it went down to 240. This is correct. But why did you not also mention that in subsequent state elections, it won by massive majorities? In what happened in Maharashtra? What happened in Haryana? What happened in UP by-elections? That Neelu Vyas will not mention. What is convenient to Neelu Vyas, she will mention. But what is
No,
not convenient to...
I've already questioned.
अच्छा, ये बहुत अच्छा है.
Here in Haryana, it was just not religion which worked. Election
I'm
Commission
saying,
was there
भाई,
at their best. Sir,
तुमने कहा
election.
कि पार्लियामेंट... अरे भाई, अब तुम बोलने नहीं दोगी. तुमने
Yes,
कहा
sir.
कि पार्लियामेंट्री इलेक्शन में रिवर्स हुआ बीजेपी. करेक्ट. Why did you not also see, speaking half the truth is also as bad as a lie. You have spoken half truth. कि parliamentary election में BJP suffered a reverse. But what about the state elections which came thereafter? BJP won by massive majorities when it was not expected to win. In Haryana, they were not expected to win at all. In Maharashtra, they swept. UP election, by election, they swept. ये बात आपने नहीं बताई. क्यों नहीं बताई? हाँ, ठीक है. जो कन्वीनियंट है वो बताएंगे, जो नहीं बताएंगे.
Well, we've done enough discussions on Haryana and Maharashtra, why they won. We've got into those reasons. I've questioned the election commission. There were too many things. It was just not communal polarization, but I want to come to the point on which we are discussing today. My question to you now, sir, is that do you believe in the Kumbh Mela or not? Do you believe in the fact that your things will be washed away?
भाई तुम बोलने नहीं दो. देखिए, I already told you, but I'm going to repeat. देखिए, I said that I am a strong supporter of religious freedom, although I am an atheist. But I believe everybody should have a right to hold melas, should have a right to take out religious processions or go to temples or mosque or whatever. What I am objecting is the state getting involved in this. The government should not get it. Religion is a private affair in under secularism. Secularism means that religion is your private affair. Secularism does not mean that you cannot practice your religion. आप करिए, आप मेला करिए, मगर जो खर्चा है अपने जेब से दीजिए. आप गवर्नमेंट को इतना हजारों करोड़, हाँ, इतना गवर्नमेंट दे सकती है कि टू एंश्योर सिक्योरिटी एंड एंश्योर सेफ्टी. जो पिलग्रिम्स आए उनको उनकी सेफ्टी का इतना, उसमें 100, 200, 400 करोड़ खर्च कर दे, ठीक है. मगर 9,000 करोड़ खर्च किया है. 100 करोड़ सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट और 7,000 करोड़ स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. ये दिस इज नॉट जस्टिफाइड. यू कैन नॉट जस्टिफाई स्पेंडिंग ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ मनी ऑन द रिलीजियस इवेंट. भाई, आप जो पब्लिक ऑफर्स आर मेंट टू बी यूज्ड फॉर पब्लिक वेलफेयर, नॉट फॉर रिलीजियस इवेंट्स. दिस इज व्हाट आई एम ऑब्जेक्टिंग टू. I am not objecting to holding कुंभ मेला और एनी मेला. आप करिए, कुंभ मेला करिए, बेशक करिए, तमाम होते हैं.
Right. But Justice Katju, the questions which you have raised are very valid and very logical questions. Why do you think that the courts are so blind towards a question like this? Utter wastage of money or promoting superstition. Can the courts not come in between? Can they not give certain directions to the government, to the state?
देखिए, courts can, but I already told, I had given an interview to you, Neelu Vyas, about how Chanchud performed. I told you कि खुद ही क्या क्या उन्होंने कि वो मोदी जी को बुला दिया गणेश पूजा करने के लिए और कह दिया कि मैंने भगवान से पूछा क्या फैसला दें अयोध्या के केस में. ये सब
Right.
Such people, see, every institution is the human personnel who are manning that institution.
Justice Katju, just come to the center, please. Yes.
Every institution is the human personnel who are manning that institution. They should be first class people. आपके नाम के लिए तो आपकी इंडिपेंडेंट जुडिशरी और न्यूट्रल इम्पार्शियल जुडिशरी, मगर काफी हद तक कई जजेस वो प्रो बीजेपी हो गए हैं. तो therefore उन पे तो भरोसा करना बेकार है. अच्छा चलो आप छोड़ो.
Right. All right. So, towards the end, my last question to you, Justice Katju, is that what would you really say to this big mega event which is happening in Allahabad, and the way Modi and Yogi have marketed themselves? They plastered themselves on the walls. Every 2 or 3 steps you cross, you will find a big poster on this expanse where Mahakumbh is happening. What would you really say to this entire spectacle which is taking place towards?
देखिए, इट इज ऑल एम्ड एट गेटिंग वोट्स. हमारे यहाँ जो सिस्टम है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, दैट इज पार्लियामेंट्री डेमोक्रेसी, एंड पार्लियामेंट्री डेमोक्रेसी लार्जली रिलाइज ऑन रिलीजन एंड कास्ट वोट बैंक्स. तो इससे तो प्रोग्रेस हो नहीं कर पाएगी, बिकॉज कास्टिज्म एंड कम्युनिज्म आर feudal forces which have to be destroyed if the country is to progress. But parliamentary democracy further entrenches them because it runs on the basis of casteism and communism. So the only way out for the country is some kind of historical people's struggle and people's revolution. Without a people's revolution कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा. ये आपके पार्लियामेंट्री इलेक्शन से कोई प्रोग्रेस नहीं होगी, बल्कि और फ्यूडलिज्म बढ़ती जाएगी.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.